I'm a laid-back Mediterranean hotel looking for someone
And good evening to you. Welcome to high school basketball action on Central Illinois Sports. Live tonight from Boschel Gymnasium in Pittsfield as the 7-11 Pittsfield Sockies play host to the 14-4 PORTA AC Blue Jays. Good evening to you. I'm Charlie Hull alongside Jack and John Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. The Sockies trying to cut down on this losing skid they found themselves in and have another tough task tonight as they welcome a very talented Blue Jays squad from PORTA AC Central. We'll talk more about the matchup on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show next on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairie Land FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairie Land FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Rough day at work? We all have them from time to time. But the last thing you want to worry about is coming home to your internet being out. Or even worse, waiting all day to watch the big game, only to find out it's blacked out. With Cascom, those worries are a thing of the past. Our local technicians are here to service any issues and ensure you have a worry-free experience, whether it be internet, TV, or even home phone. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799 to schedule or upgrade your internet and TV service.
There's a road that makes all the difference between the good and the great. A road less traveled for the few who can handle the grind. One of hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership, with a respect for heritage and tradition and a willingness to adapt. At Little Jess, we travel that road every day because we believe in that difference. And we dare our competition to try and keep up. Little Jess, serving the tri-state area since 1969.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Barry, Liberty, and Hannibal. Great Rivers Bank is here to serve all of your banking needs. Learn more about their services at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Pittsfield Sockies and the PORTA AC Blue Jays this evening for you here on Central Illinois Sports. And we've seen a lot of these two teams this season. PORTA, of course, won the Pittsfield tournament, beating the Sockies by 3 points in the opening week of the season. Since that point, they've finished second at the Winchester tournament and have put together a pretty solid 14-4 campaign so far to this point in their season, Jack. But it hasn't come without a cost, including losing a senior, a very, very good senior forward in Cole Roberts, who we understand will be having some surgery on that knee we saw him injure at the Winchester tournament.
Yeah, when we saw him go down, we thought it was something pretty darn serious, and we'd heard he'd had some knee problems earlier also. But Cole tells us surgery's coming next week, and we wish him well. We'll recognize him at our All-Star game, but he'll be unable to play the rest of the season. But they still have downtown Keegan Dale, right?
Defensive Dale, downtown Dale. Actually, he was a young man that really stepped up for them in that Winchester tournament. And, they weren't able to beat Route in that championship game, but they sure as heck didn't get blown out either.
No, they're going to play every night. Colin Arthlone is going to do a great job with these guys. Of course, his senior son is the leader on this team. They've got some other good pieces to go with it. But most of all, they use what they've got, and that's what you have to do. You're not always going to have 5 or 6 all-staters. You're going to have to use the people you've got and be able to coach to that level, and that's what Colin does.
This Saki squad has found themselves in a fairly tough part of their schedule, and to go with that, Jack, they're not playing very well, I think is the best way to put it.
Well, I mean, I think an example of what we're seeing, that we watched a JV team that, last game we saw them play Louisiana, they had like a 36-18 lead and blew that lead.
Camp Point.
Or Camp Point, I should say. And they came out tonight and continued to shoot threes, but missed the rim more than they hit the rim tonight. and didn't run a lot of offense. This squad, for the varsity squad, they need to keep the ball in their possession and run some offense and get some open looks and get those back doors that Saki basketball is built on, and then play on the defensive end and get down on the floor and leave a little skin on the floor once in a while. When they did that a few weeks ago, we saw them do some good things, but until they do that, they'll have trouble having success.
Of course, Pittsfield plays again this coming Saturday. They'll be at Jerseyville. A team who's 2 games over 500 on the season at this point in time. So it's a tough stretch in the Saki schedule. It happens every year this way, and they just have not played up to what we've seen them play at times this season over the last couple of weeks, and they'll be hoping to try to get things started in the right direction here in this contest as they welcome the Blue Jays. We're about 9 minutes away from the starting lineups and the play-by-play as Pittsfield and PORTA AC go head-to-head on Central Illinois Sports.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Welcome back to Voschel Gym on Central Illinois Sports. The Pittsfield Sockies and the PORTA AC Blue Jays in this regular season matchup. The Pittsfield squad, well, first time in a while since they've been at home. They do have a few more home games still left on the schedule this season, as they will be at home next week against Payson Seymour. They also have a home game against Liberty to end the season, and Griggsville Perry, I believe, will also be a home game on February 8th. So not a lot of opportunities left to see the Saki squad at home, but a few in the next couple of weeks. And this time of the year is when the teams that are getting ready to make that run toward the postseason kind of turn things on. And this PORTA squad, I'm afraid for PORTA, and I like this squad. I think they're well coached. I think they have some good players, but I'm afraid that injury to Cole Roberts will loom large when it comes to postseason play.
Yeah, Cole Roberts was going to be a key factor after losing Shannon to graduation a year ago, and they had those bookends a year ago. They were able to do a lot of things during the season, but without the size, they'll have trouble competing at the 2A level, as will the Sockies. Colin Artheloni will be one of our two coaches in our All-Star game. James Barnett from Camp Point Central has agreed to be our other coach, so we're looking forward to that in the middle of March after the state tournament too. And so Colin will be back in this gym one more time.
A final in girls basketball action tonight. Brown County, the fourth-ranked team in Class 1A, beat Pittsfield 67-34 behind 19 points from Katie Flynn. And the Hornets playing some really good basketball at this point, just a couple of weeks before their postseason action. Of course, Pittsfield also will have Brown County at home. I think it's next Friday, so they have some things just don't get much easier for the Saki squad from here. And, the thing about it is nobody's going to sit around and feel sorry for you. And there's got to be a point in time where I thought Pittsfield was fairly tentative against Camp Point the other night. I thought there were times where they acted like they weren't really that interested in driving inside because of the fear of getting a shot blocked or maybe seeing some physicality. And, I don't know about you, Jack. That's a far cry from a lot of tradition that Saki basketball has been over the years.
Yeah, that's not too normal to see that type of thing. And if you're going to get the other team in foul trouble, you got to take it inside and make some things happen. And normally, you'd want the schedule set up exactly like it is because that would be how you get yourself ready for the postseason and to make a run by playing those tough teams coming into that part of the season.
Wow, big upset in the Chicagoland area. Chicago Curie beats Simeon 50-48. A big-time win for the Curie program we saw as part of the Quincy shootout, and a Simeon program that has been ranked in the top 30 in the nation. So a big win there for Chicago Curie. Here it's the Sakis and the Blue Jays. We pause on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more next on Central Illinois Sports.
Farmers, are you looking for high-yield genetics to help the bottom line on your farm? Contact Lipkman Seed Sales for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. We have the luxury right now to be offering the highest-yielding soybean lineup Pioneer has offered in 30 years. Couple that with the service that is second to none, and you have a winning combination for your farm. For corn, check out the results of the National Corn Growers Yield Contact and see who's at the top. Maybe today is a good day to revisit Pioneer corn hybrids as well. Contact Aaron, Evan, and Brett today for high-yielding A-Series soybeans from Pioneer. Go Eagles!
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it. So the peace of mind of that's very nice.
We do a procedure called a transcatheter aortic valve replacement, and we call it TAVR.
TAVR is state of the art. It wasn't really available worldwide until the early 2000s.
It's a minimally invasive procedure in order to replace the valve.
I'm number 1.
I was number 100. Years ago, they would have to do open heart surgery, and now they don't.
Had I not had it done, I would not be here today. I feel like I'm living on a bonus of blessings.
Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair. Anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044.
Back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Hey, applying for a loan, it's never been easier than it is right now with our friends at Great Rivers Bank. Check out their online loan application at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. Both teams coming to their respective benches in preparation for tonight's contest. And looky there, Dwayne Kerfman, John Shepard, Doug Elledge, the designated referees for basically every game that we broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. And I haven't seen him make a bad call yet this season, other than that one.
Well, Doug every once in a while.
I won't tell you which one. All right, we step aside here as the United States Army band and choir has our national anthem. We have the starting lineups and the play-by-play next on Central Illinois Sports.
Pike County Lumber is the place to start all your building projects. They offer a huge selection of framing and specialized lumber, beautiful interior and exterior doors, and multiple roofing options that can be delivered to your rooftop. Start your indoor projects at Pike County Lumber, too. New or renovated bathrooms are one of their specialties. Updating your flooring? Time for a new kitchen? Any project from start to finish. You can trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
When you think of fall, what comes to mind besides pumpkins, honey, and football? How about fertilizer? Studies show more than 1/3 of your crop's yield is determined by fertilizer alone. Studies also show as much as 40% potassium and 30% phosphate gets tied up in stalks and residue, as well as high clay content. Nutrient Ag Solutions recommends Titan, which is an innovative fertilizer catalyst designed for use with dry fertilizer blends. Titan will keep nutrients from being tied up and increase fertilizer availability in your crop. Titan is a low-cost option to improve crop fertility. Contact your Nutrient Crop Consultant today.
Let's meet these starting lineups. They're brought to you by Trucks LLC. Here to help you with all of your diesel repair needs, it's Trucks, TRUX. They have mobile service units at this time as their new building is finishing construction in the industrial park in Pittsfield. 217-922-0044 for Trucks in Pittsfield. For the PORTA AC Blue Jays, Colin Artheloni's squad on the season is 14-4. They'll start at a guard. Keegan Dale, the 5'7 junior. Caden Christensen starts at a second guard, the 6'2 senior. Drew Meyer, the 5'7 sophomore in the starting lineup. And then the 6'2 senior and a guard is Gavin Artheloni. The lone forward on this team, Ethan Mahoney, the 6'2 junior. For the Pittsfield Sockies, the starting lineup looks like this. At a guard, Adam Musgrave, a 6'1 senior. At a guard, Nolan Daniel, a 5'9 senior. Brennan Tomave, a 6' junior, and Javen Petty, a 6' junior. Eli Mendenhall starts at forward for the Sockies as the 6'2 junior. We tip it off next from Boschel on Central Illinois Sports.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a Country Financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
Welcome back to Boschel Gym. A little change in the Saki starting lineup. Anstead in. Mendenhall not starting for the Saki, so a little bit of a change here right before pregame. PORTA in the visiting blue uniforms, white numbers, black trim. The Sakis are in the white uniforms with the red numbers and black trim this evening. Musgrave will jump at the center against Mahoney for PORTA AC. Sit back and enjoy high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports. Doug Elledge, well, they got to get the lights all the way back on, and they're not yet. It's dark in that corner, and Daniel wins the tip. They work it to Musgrave. Now between the circles, it goes to Nolan Daniel. On the left side, Tom Hay with the ball now. Gets it out between the circles to Petty, way out front. Hey, there the lights came on. There's somebody home. Right side with it is Daniel. Dribble drive to the free throw line. Gets it into Musgrave. Gets by the man on the baseline. Stop it up is good. Adam Musgrave gives the Sakis an early 2-0 advantage on a nice take to the rim on his first touch of the night.
That foul will go against Caden Christensen. It'll be his first, team first. Musgrave beat him on the baseline. 2-0 Sakis just underway, and the free throw is up and good. A 3-0 Saki lead. Been a while since we've seen that.
It was a close contest when the two teams played in the championship here at the Turkey Tournament. That was a long time ago. Now here's Christensen as he gets caught on the baseline, drags his pivot foot, and is called for the travel.
PORTA actually jumped out to a pretty good lead, and the Sakis fought back in that one, did they not?
Joe Jack, I've slept since then. I remember it was a 3-point game at the end, 46-43, if memory serves correctly.
I listened to you. I was gone someplace.
Hard to believe. Here's Musgrave with it, guarded by Christensen. Out of a double team, finds Anstead. Out top, Daniel gets a touch. He'll try the drive in. Little left runner up, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll go to Porta. Length of the court to go, or a foul called here.
Yep, foul on Anstead as he was over the back on the rebound without getting position. His first team first. Porta basketball. Full court pressure by the Sockies, up 3-0 at the 7:05 mark.
Marr and Artheloni look to bring it up here. Artheloni over the top of the defense to Marr. Now Christensen. Deep three from the volleyball line is good from Artheloni, and this game is tied at 3.
Nothing unusual that we haven't seen before out of Gavin Artheloni.
He can really shoot it. Musgrave inside, works it out to Petty, who appears looks like he has new shoes on today. Here's the ball now stolen out of the air by Artheloni. He'll get the larceny. He'll get the layup up at the other end for 2. And make it a 5-3 Porta advantage. Quick 5-0 run by Gavin Artheloni.
Apparently the people trying to pass the ball over the top didn't watch the JV game where that didn't work either. You cannot throw a pass like that past Gavin Artheloni.
Remember that, Jack. Here's Musgrave out front to Daniel. On the baseline, Anstead. It only happened about 24 times in the preliminary game.
My.
That was about as close as I was to being the presidential candidate on the independent ticket last year. Here's a drive in by Petty. Gets it to Daniel. Good quick pass down low. Anstead, he just falls from his feet and turns it over. Turnover the second by Pittsfield. 5:51 to play in the first. 5-3, the Blue Jays lead, and they're on the attack here.
Perfect find for Anstead there with the proper footwork on the post play. He's got an easy layup.
Artheloni brings it across. They'll work the ball on the dribble. Now out top, Marr. Over to Dale on the left wing. Dale on the drive, and that's double dribble Dale that time, and a turnover on Porta is their second. So neither team off to a dazzling start in this one. 5:37 to play in the first. 5-3 Blue Jays have the early lead on the Trucks scoreboard.
Unforced turnovers in the early going here. You got to take care of the basketball.
Daniel gets it into Musgrave. He'll knife his way in very aggressively. Shot no good, and the rebound to Artheloni. He'll turn and take it toward the front court. Pull up for a deep 3, and it's no good. Javen Petty gets the board. Petty wants to push into the front court. Kicks to the corner in Daniel. Daniel fakes the 3, now puts it on the deck. Out top, Tom Abe, wide open 3, missed it long. Rebound to Musgrave. Bounce pass, Anstead. He'll work it out front again to Daniel. Over to Petty. Petty on the dribble drive. Little floater up, right hand, good. And we're tied at 5.
Got to get Anstead to look at the basket, though. He turns down some opportunities.
4:47 to play in the first. That's why I mean, just to tell you the thoughts that go through my head was sort of surprised they didn't start Mendenhall. Here's Dale for a 3 left side, and he'll bury it from downtown. Keegan Dale.
Saw him do that in the Winchester tournament. First 2 times out against teams in the semifinals.
Maybe Mendenhall has been under the weather or an injury we don't know about, but he's getting ready to check in here at the 4:19 mark of the first period. And quite honestly, over the last couple of weeks, has been the Sockies' best offensive threat. Here's a missed shot from the free throw line. Rebound down to Christensen. Gets it to Artheloni. 4:07 to play in the first. 8-5 Porta. That 3-point lead again, and now the basketball in their possession. Marr to Dale. Puts it on the deck.
Dale and Artheloni are their 2 3-point shooters. Got to identify.
Here's Artheloni on a drive as the ball knocked away by Daniel out of bounds, and that will allow Eli Mendenhall and Connor Allen to check into the game for Musgrave and Anstead here. 3:51 to play in the first.
Musgrave's a guy I'm surprised that comes off the court very often. He's really been one of their keys to their offense.
Probably the leading scorer on the season, I would guess, without having to really think very hard about it. Here's Marr right side. He'll put a drive on. A little floater up is too hard, and Mahoney's over the back on the board.
Mahoney will pick up the foul. That'll be his first. And one thing Porta can ill afford to do is get in foul trouble in the early going. Just their second of the game. First on Marr, one also on Christensen, but those are 2 of their post players.
3:35 to play in the first. 8-5 the advantage for the Blue Jays. Pittsfield basketball here in the hands of Petty. They leave him alone for a three. He'll let it fly, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Christensen. Gets it to Arthelone. He'll trot it across the half-court line. Musgrave quickly pops up off the bench. He's going to be back in a moment. Here's Arthelone on the ball, handoff right side, trying to get free of the defender. Now out near the half-court line, it goes to Marr. Daniel doing a nice job on the defensive side, and he'll get a 5-second call here.
Third turnover against Porta. Mendenhall did a really good job of guarding Arthelone on the baseline there, because I thought that's a mismatch that can cause some trouble. But what a good job by Mendenhall.
And, of course, by Daniel. Look at that 5-second count. See if Pittsfield can take advantage of the extra possession. They'll fire a three right side. No good from Daniel. Sakis are continuing their trait of the flip of the calendar in this 2023 official year. They have been cold from the three-point line.
1 for 7 the other night, and 0 for 3 to start this one.
Here's Dale to Marr. Looks over in the wing now, Arthelone. He's going to go to work now. A little step back three and a thing of beauty from Gavin Arthelone.
Arthelone with 8 already in the ball game. His team leads 11-5, biggest lead of the ball game right now.
2:15 to play in the first. Daniel, right wing. Works away from Dale. Long skip pass, finds Musgrave. He'll go up, miss the shot. And the rebound is out of bounds. Last touch by Christensen. It will stay with the Sakis on the baseline. And I don't know what you do to guard this from Gavin Arthelone on that other end. Little jab step back, bottom of the net.
Don't play him in horse, for one thing.
Inbounds pass comes to Musgrave. In the corner, Daniel going to try to dial it up for three, no good. And the rebound to Christensen.
3 boards for him, and the three-point shots are not really that close.
1:50 to play in the first. Arthelone with it, right wing, deep three ball, trying again, no good. Rebound, Tomhave. Tomhave will bring it into the front court, finds Mendenhall. He'll put it on the drive, kick a pass back out. Around the horn it goes to Musgrave for a three. He'll find the mark from behind the arc, and the difference in that one you'll see here in a moment on the Northwestern Mutual replay. It wasn't a one pass and then just a three thrown up. Watch the ball movement here. It starts with getting it to the short corner, then to the opposite wing and the corner for an open look for three. That's textbook offense for the Saki squad. You don't mind them shooting the three, but it can't come off of one pass and then chucking it up with a prayer, hoping it goes in.
Musgrave has 7 of the Saki's 9. It's 11-9 on the Trucks scoreboard.
Christensen into the front court.
Arthelone picked up that foul, by the way.
Christensen, an odd shot there. Rebound pulled in by Allen. One of the rare times you see an offensive set for Porta that doesn't include getting the ball to Gavin Arthelone at some point. I don't know that if you're Porta, you want that to happen. I don't know, maybe ever. Here's Petty with it. Out top, Tomhave. On the right wing, it goes to Musgrave. Throw it around the horn here. Tomhave, quick pass down low. Mendenhall in for two, and this game is tied at 11.
Good find from Brennan Tomhave to his buddy and Eli Mendenhall.
Under 45 seconds to play in the first. Arthelone puts it on the dribble. Had it knocked away from behind by Petty. It'll stay with Porta here. Saki's tried to sell it. That went off of Arthelone's hand. That little, let the guy go by you, try to poke it away from behind play. Sometimes you'll fool the official into thinking that went off of that guy's hand, but probably not John Shepard. Here's Christensen down low, shot it up. Good defense by Mendenhall, and the rebound pulled down by Musgrave. Petty into the front court, Tomhave right wing. He'll dribble it out front, 27 seconds to play in the first. It is an 11-all contest.
Looking for a second lead change of the ball game. As open as Christensen was, I was worried, but good job by Mendenhall to cover it up.
Here's Petty in the corner. Allen has picked it up. Right back to Petty with 8 seconds. Gets it over to Musgrave. Around the horn it comes. On the right side, Petty. Lob pass down low. Musgrave tipped it, gets it to Allen, who puts it up and in. Pretty heads-up play by Adam Musgrave, knowing he wasn't going to be able to get a clean catch there. He just tips the ball to his teammate in Allen. Watch this. This is a lob play set up for Musgrave. He just tips it. Knew he wasn't able to catch it. Allen completes the deal, and after one, it's Pittsfield 13, Porta 11.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
You may kiss the bride.
We were a small part of your big day. We were couchside with you for the big game.
Hey, everybody, look at me! I'm Superman!
Why does that cape look like my bed sheet? And yeah, we might take partial blame for that day.
Getting ready for the big game? Stop into the liquor booth on Broadway or 12th and Locust. We have the biggest walk-in cooler in town. Visit liquorboothquincy.com.
Just underway in the second period. 13-11 is the lead for Pittsfield on top of Porta AC Central. Blue Jays have the basketball to start the second period. Artoloni gets a deep three, right side, gets his feet under him. Man, when he does, he is deadly from downtown.
11 of their 13, or 14, I should say.
And the lead changes. Porta retakes the advantage here, just underway in the second period. Musgrave.
Unless you've never seen him, you can't let him be open even out there.
Musgrave now going to fire a quick three there. No good, and the rebound to Christensen.
4 boards for Christensen already on the night.
Blue Jays a 1-point lead and the basketball. 7:07 to play in the half. Artoloni to Dale. Extra pass, Marr. Marr knifes the lane. Little runner-up is good for the sophomore, Drew Marr.
Marr does not shoot the ball very often, but that time took it to the hole, and the lead is 16-13.
6:50 to play in the half. After Pittsfield beat the buzzer to end the first quarter, Blue Jays have come out with a couple of baskets to start this second. Allen finds Daniel out there along with Petty, Musgrave, and Mendenhall for Pittsfield. Trying to get the ball moving on this end now. Petty going to fire a three from the left side. It's off the mark, and the rebound down to Mendenhall, who puts it back up and in for 2.
4 for him. Offensive board, his first.
And cuts it down to a 1-point game.
3-point shots, once again, not in rhythm, not close.
Artoloni with it out top. He'll work it on the right side. Marr. It's got the matchup they want underneath with Mahoney and Daniel matched up on each other. Now they get it switched off.
Mendenhall and Artoloni.
Here's a pass down low. Mendenhall with the ball deflection and a steal by Daniel. He's on the run into the front court. Dribbles to the corner. Now it's caught in a tough spot. Gets it down low to Mendenhall. He's going to work. Turnaround shot no good. And the rebound pulled in by the Blue Jays. Blue Jays a 1-point lead with 5:35 to play in the second period on Central Illinois Sports. Artoloni works off of the screen. Step back three. Gavin Artoloni no good, but Christensen, as nobody boxed him out, gets the board. He'll put it up and in for 2 and have an and 1 opportunity after Jack tells you about this foul call.
Foul was on the Sakis. It's going to go on Musgrave. It'll be his first or second team foul. And Christensen wide open there with no bodies on him. And I know when you put a shot up on the offensive side, people got to hustle the back. But, I mean, we have one person for Pittsfield going after a board all the time there. Now Christensen's team leads 18-15, and the free throw's good. Make it 19-15.
4-point Blue Jay lead.
They've led by as much as 6.
5:18 to play in the half. Anstedt checked back in during that free throw as Mendenhall went to the bench.
Mendenhall was the guy I really felt like was doing some really good things on the offense.
Petty works it on the right side. Daniel. See, Tobin Taraski has checked in for Porta. They won't go extremely deep into their bench, will the Blue Jays? So as you said, Jack, they want to stay out of foul trouble if at all possible. There's Tom Abe now for a three-point shot, no good off the back of the rim, and the rebound down to Dale.
1 for 8 from 3 now.
Marr with it on the right side, works it to Arthelone, guarded by Tom Abe there. Dribble drive to the baseline. Gets it opposite side. Dale wide open three, no good. And the rebound down to Tom Abe, his second. To Petty, who brings it into the front court. Dishes off Anstead, way out front, overthrows Tom Abe, and that ball will go out of bounds, and another Pittsfield turnover.
Caden Anstead gets the ball down low numerous times and does nothing but throw the ball back out front constantly. He's got to look for something else on the offensive side. You get it to the short corner to find people, do you not?
Well, and it's strange with Anstead because he was very aggressive early in the year on the offensive side, which is why he was playing some big minutes for this team. Here's Arthelone on the dribble drive. He'll shoot over the top of Daniel. Missed it as it rattles in and out, and Anstead gets the board. Petty into the front court. Left side, Daniel feeds the short corner to Musgrave. Musgrave dribbles away from there. Petty gets it in the corner right side. He'll put it on the deck into Musgrave. His little floater up, no good. And the rebound to Christensen.
Give him 6 boards on the night, that is.
19-15 Blue Jays on the Trucks scoreboard. 3:25 to play in the half.
Mahoney will check in the next dead ball on one side, and on the other side, Connor Allen.
Dale on the wing. Works it out front to Taraski. Marr going to feed the ball down low to Mahoney, and a foul going to be called on Tom Hay.
Tom Hay picks up his first third-team foul. Just 3 fouls on each team. Mendenhall back into the game. Anstead sits down. Allen will sit down Petty. And you got to find combinations that can score points. 3:09 left in the half. 19-15 PORTA with the basketball on the Trucks LLC scoreboard.
Mahoney with it in the corner. He has it poked away and stolen away by Eli Mendenhall. 5th turnover by the Blue Jays.
Mendenhall's played well again.
It's given him good energy so far after not getting the start tonight. Left side, Musgrave.
He was wide open under the basket.
Daniel gets it on the wing. And he'll throw it back out near the half-court line to Tom Hay. Musgrave. They pass it around the perimeter.
PORTA's not big down low, so there's room to get it to your big guys.
Get it in to Allen. Now back out to Daniel for a 3, no good. And on the rebound, Christensen secures another board.
And another 3.
Arthelone into the front court. Been 19-15 for a while now. And now here's a reach-in foul by Connor Allen.
Allen will pick up the foul, his first, 4th-team foul. Sakis have not found anybody that trying to play straight up on Gavin Arthelone has been able to do that, other than Mendenhall, quite honestly, in the early going of this one.
Christensen to throw it in. He'll get it to Mahoney. Mahoney's still not extremely comfortable with the ball way out there. Here's a step back. Now he gets it to Mahoney. Ball knocked loose. He's trying to get away with it and gets it free to Arthelone. He's into a tough double team, throws the ball off of Allen out of bounds, and avoids the turnover there, does Arthelone.
Difference between guys that have been in that spot and those that haven't. The ones that haven't will turn it over there, and the ones that have over the years, like Gavin Arthelone, will find a way to get out of the jam.
2 minutes to play in this first half. Way out front to Drew Marr. Christensen off the Taraski screen. He'll get it to Arthelone, and he'll go to work now here against Musgrave. Takes the step back, still has the ball. In some trouble, and just does get it free to Mahoney down low. He's going to try to back his way in. Mata got away with the travel there.
Nice job by Allen.
Now from about the volleyball line, the 3 no good. Rebound to Musgrave. He'll push into the front court. Finds Allen knifing the lane, and this will be an offensive foul.
Be a turnover against Sasaki's, their 4th. Allen will pick up the foul, his second, 15 foul. And You had a little 3-on-2 that time and didn't find the man that was going to have the opportunity for a lane to go down. Nice defense by PORTA.
I thought if you're Musgrave, you could have aggressively gone in there at Arthelone, see if you couldn't make him pick up that second foul.
That's one of the things you've got to recognize if you know who their player is.
1:11 to play in the half. 19-15 PORTA. Been stuck at that score for a while, but not anymore as Christensen will put it up and in 4-2.
Nice find by Arthelone. Christensen with 5. Back
21.
to the 6-point lead, ties the biggest.
21-15 now. Under a minute to play in this half. Tomave gets it out front to Musgrave. Over it goes to Daniel. Inside Mendenhall. But Daniel left side for a 3. It's no good. And Christensen has another rebound.
8 on the night. 1 for 10 from 3-point land.
Pittsfield has scored 2 points in this quarter after leading 13-11 after 1. 30 seconds to play. Gavin Arthelone with another 2.
Give him 13. Biggest lead right now.
23-15.
Have they shot anything other than threes really in the quarter?
Couple, but not anything that's gone in. Here's a ball knocked away now. It'll stay with the Sockies underneath. There's Petty back in. He'll replace Allen. 11.4 seconds to play in the period. 23-15, the advantage for PORTA. A 12-2 quarter. Mendenhall has it in the corner. Gets it out to Musgrave with 6. 5, drives inside. A little floater up, no good. Rebound Christensen. He will not take a heave the other way, and after one half of basketball action, it's the PORTA AC Blue Jays 23, the Pittsfield Sockies 15. Halftime stats and more on the Little Jess Motors halftime show after this.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Hey guys, it's James and Todd coming at you from Jersey's here. Hey, and it is a beautiful day outside.
Catch all the action at Jersey's in Camp Point. Fresh, made-to-order sandwiches, wraps, horseshoes. Check out our brisket bacon burger, our Nashville hot chicken. Fried chicken every Thursday night. Enjoy an afternoon on the patio or catch a game on one of our 7 TVs. Queen of Hearts drawing every Wednesday at 7 o'clock.
Todd, you got some beers for us?
Hey, you know what? It's time for that segment.
We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer, unmatched craft selection, and signature drinks. Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, your hometown sports bar.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Little Jess Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois is the place to go for your next vehicle purchase. The staff is committed to making the car buying process simple, making sure each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by 3431 Main Street across from Quincy High School for all your transportation needs. It was 13-11 at the end of the first quarter. Sockies with the lead. Pittsfield would score 2 points in the quarter and give up 12, and they trail 23-15 at halftime. Pittsfield, not a problem with turnovers, 4 of them, 5 on PORTA. Not a problem with fouls, 2 on Connor Allen, single fouls on Caden Anstedt and Brennan Tomhave. On the other side for PORTA, single fouls on Ethan Mahoney, Gavin Artheloni, and Caden Christensen. Story in the ball game so far, Christensen with 9 rebounds in the first half, and PORTA shooting the ball much better than Pittsfield. We'll tell you about that and individual scoring when we come back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. PORTA on the truck scoreboard leads at 23-15.
Time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Brad Wellman. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. Abney Home Improvement is a family-owned company with Christian values. We have a passion for helping our customers find the best products at a great price. We understand making a large purchase of windows and doors for your home is a big investment. Our mission is to be completely upfront with you. We have built our business on trust and reputation. We depend on our customers to refer us to friends and family for their home improvement needs. Call 573-221-0886. We finish what we start with quality for you. Abney Home Improvement's 100% satisfaction is what we build our business on. Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this year. If you're looking to get your team shirts or just looking for spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square foot of retail space in our shop. Stop by and see us and check out our offerings. Business lets us help you promote your brand. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Thank you to everyone in our community for the support over the last 16 years. Thank you for supporting local. Press Yours On You, 506 West Wood, Camp Point, Illinois. United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. Call Best Systems Builders for all your insulation needs. We are a full-service insulation contractor offering both open and closed cell spray foam, blown cellulose, and fiberglass installation. Best Systems has 2 BPI certified professionals ready to inspect your home or business today. You may qualify for incentives through the American Act on Energy program. Call Scott or Michael at 217-285-6005 for your free estimate, or visit us online at gobestsystems.com and start saving money on your energy bill today.
Halftime score 23-15 on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. PORTA is 9 of 18, 50%, 4 of 9 from the arc, 44%, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. Pittsfield 6 of 22, 27.5%, 1 of 10 from the arc, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Pittsfield scoring in the first half, Adam Musgrave with 7 points. Nolan Daniel played but did not score. Brendan Tomhave did not score. Javen Petty with 2 points. 2 points for Connor Allen. Caden Anstedt failed to score in the first half, and 4 from Eli Mendenhall. On the other side, Gavin Artheloni with 13 points, 5 from Caden Christensen to go with those 9 rebounds, a 3 from Keegan Dale, and 2 points from Drew Marr in the first half of the ball game. Ethan Mahoney played but did not score in the first half. 23-15. The halftime lead for PORTA over Pittsfield at halftime on the Little Jess Motor halftime show. And the Trucks LLC scoreboard, Trucks 217-922-0044 for all your diesel repair needs. We'll take a break on the halftime show, 23-15 at halftime. More comes your way after these.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family. Few things compare to Camp Point Central's fans' dedication to the Panthers. The same can be said about Channel and the farmers they serve. You see, unlike other seed companies, they don't have salesmen. With Channel, you get the advantage of a dedicated Channel seedsman, a trusted year-round advisor who can provide the right recommendations for your fields. It's their hands-on approach that truly sets them apart. Customized service, expert advice, elite seed management products. Find your Channel seedsman at channel.com or contact local district sales manager Matt Hughes at 217-242-8852. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Well, my baby does gives me special love. It's the kind of stuff.
Honey, it's your turn.
I'm on cloud nine.
Pizza, better with Pepsi.
Well, Jim, it's going well, but something tells me they're going to have to bring more to the field if they want this game watch party on February 12th to be a winner.
That's right, Steve. They need to dig deep from the liquor booth playbook to stock up on all the fan favorites for the big game. Bourbon, whiskey, vodka, and tequila must be on the host's mind.
Good thing the liquor booth has a variety of beer on the bench to pull from. They might even call in the wine reserves to make this happen.
They're huddled up at the liquor booth on Broadway and at 12th and Locust, ready to send in the game changers.
Welcome back on Central Illinois Sports. It's PORTA AC 23, Pittsfield 15 at the halftime break as the Sockies scored just 2 points in the second quarter and gave up 12 to this PORTA squad. And just really never found any kind of a rhythm in that second period on the offensive end. And as Jack pointed out when he was telling you about the halftime stats, they are ice cold from downtown. Collectively, they have made one more three than anyone here watching the game tonight.
Tournament going on over at Triopia tonight. Calhoun wins over Midwest Central 74-70. Now, I saw that Calhoun team, and they've been scoring in the 30s and 40s, put up 74 tonight. That game was 37-31 at halftime. A lot of points going on over at Triopia in that tournament.
Here it's a 23-15 advantage for the Blue Jays. Arntaloni leading the way with 13 points here in the first half. Pittsfield will need some sort of a spark in the second half, where this losing streak for the Sockies is set to continue. We'll pause for our final break on the great, check that, how about the Little Jazz Motors halftime show. We're back with second half play-by-play next on Central Illinois Sports.
Wish you had extra cash for a vacation, a boat, a new car, projects around the house? Free up more cash for the things you want by taking advantage of low interest rates. Refinance your home with Great Rivers Bank and keep more of your money by lowering your monthly payment. Start the process online at greatriversbank.bank and work with one of our experienced loan officers to get the lowest rate possible. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Did you know that Prairieland FS doesn't just sell seed? They treat it and box it right here at one of their local facilities, then deliver it to your farm or fields. Growers trust Prairieland FS to deliver top-performing crop protection products that promise the best performance before, during, and after the growing season. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Thanks to Little Jess Motors for being our halftime sponsor. Little Jess, 3431 Main Street in Quincy. Learn more about their current inventory on the lot at littlejessmotor.com. Pittsfield has the basketball to start the second half of play, trailing 23-15 to PORTA. They'll go with their starting lineup in this contest to start the second half. Musgrave, Daniel, Tomhave, Anstedt, and Petty. Petty with the basketball, left wing. He'll try to drive into Tomhave, who was looking for somebody in that right corner, and there was nobody home. Now Petty gets it down low to Anstedt. He'll attack down low, and that's the kind of thing Caden Anstedt can do as he scores his first bucket of the night. He's just got to have that confidence.
Maybe you heard how I helped the kid from Liberty, you know.
23-17 now. As PORTA with their first touch of the second half. They're trying to go to Arthlone. Ball tipped and stolen away. Daniel feeds Anstedt. Anstedt strong to the rim. And in for two. Welcome to the second half, says Caden Anstedt.
Anstedt will get that one. That will be a foul on Mahoney. That'll be his second. First foul of the second half. And Anstedt, who got that Euro step to go to the basket that time and make it good. 23-19 now. And he can make it a three-point game with a free throw. And it comes up short. Mahoney with the rebound.
He gives it off. And Artheloni will bring it up now for the Blue Jays. Into the front court, Marr. Waits for Artheloni to get across the half-court line. And Gavin Artheloni now will set things up for PORTA. Marr with it, left side, Keegan Dale.
Artheloni's almost a box-and-one type guy, isn't he, Charlie?
Yeah, maybe.
You better have a guy finding him and trailing him everywhere.
You better have the one that can guard him. That's the thing about a box and one. You better have the one. Here's a deep three by Artheloni, right side. Gets his feet set and nails another deep three.
16. 7-point lead.
26-19. Basically, if it's within the volleyball line, you might want to have a hand up. Here's Tomhave out front. He'll kick to the wing in Musgrave. Musgrave tries to get out of that pickle. And might have got away with double dribbling. To Petty on the baseline, threw it all the way across to Daniel. Daniel on a pull-up jump shot. His first two of the night.
First two for Nolan Daniel in a while.
Well, first 2 points. First shot, I think he's taken within the three-point line. That's how when you're having a little bit of a struggle, shooting the ball, move closer, then move back. 6 minutes to play in the third. Here's a steal now by Musgrave. Musgrave with a larceny. Layup at the other end is good.
9 for him.
And makes it 26-23.
You're a Gavin Artheloni 3 away from having this and tied.
Here's Dale into the front court for a 3, and downtown Dale strikes again.
You have a good view up here to know the two guys that can shoot the 3.
29-23. 5:30 to play in the third on the Truck scoreboard. Here's Daniel. Out to Tomhave. Petty gets a touch now. Trying to find a seam they can attack here against the zone defense. Petty gets the ball on the right side. Daniel now for a 3, and he's dialed in now. He's dialed in, Daniel. 29-26. 5:02 to play in the third. The two smallest guys on the court making back-to-back threes, one on each end.
Good for Nolan, because it's been 3 games or so since he's been able to find that arc.
Here's a step-back 3 by Artheloni. No good, but a foul called here. And Artheloni will shoot 3.
Petty's going to pick up the foul, and fouling behind the arc. It'll be Petty's first, team first to the second half. Gavin's good at what he just did there. A little bit of contact, and he'll fall backwards. 29-26, 4:50 left in the third quarter. First one by Artheloni is good. Give him 17.
The Pike County Express is your local family-owned newspaper. They've been serving Pike County since 1991. Check them out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you.
Second one also good, and he'll get one more.
They get signed up now. The Saturday, March 18th date is this year's Ty Rylander Memorial Run. Remembering Ty Rylander Facebook page has all the details. Proceeds support area youth programs. Make sure to support this year's Ty Rylander Memorial Run.
3 free throws makes it a 6-point game. 32-26 on the truck scoreboard after Artheloni made all 3.
Daniel in the corner, pass out front. Petty runs it down near the half-court line, and they'll say he steps on the line.
Sure does.
At the half-court and turn it over, on and over and back.
Flow from the guards out front has really been a struggle tonight, has it not?
I don't think he ever touched the line.
Yeah, he stepped right on it. I had a good line.
Yeah, I just watched it right here. Sure would tell you we could get you an appointment. Dr. Leahy, 4:29 to play in the third. Well, Dr. Leahy, not that I doubt your work, but might want to adjust those bifocals.
I'm sitting right on the line, so, me and the camera are going to argue on that one.
The eye in the sky doesn't lie. Here's a ball stolen away now by Daniel into the front court. Allen.
8 turnovers.
Right side, Tomei for a 3. It's no good. And Artheloni another rebound.
5 boards for him on the night to go with 19 points.
And now a foul as Artheloni gets contacted as he was driving toward the corner.
Daniel's first, team second of the second half. One on Porta. 3:59 left in the quarter. 32-26. Porta with the lead in the basketball. Porta AC, I want to make sure you know that. A lot of AC kids on this team.
Here's a wide open one of them underneath. That's Marr, and he'll put it up and in for an easy 2. And Porta has an 8-point lead, and Brad Tomei wants his first timeout of this second half. 34-26. Porta, 3:50 to play in the third as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it, so the peace of mind of that's very nice.
Seed selection is one of the important decisions required to achieve yield goals. Logan Agri-Service represents top seed lines in the industry like Lewis Hybrids, Stein Seed, and AgriGold, and focuses on products developed to meet or exceed our customers' expectations. Sit down with one of our experienced local seed experts who will work with you to help select top-producing corn hybrids and soybean varieties tailored for your specific soils and fertility levels. Or visit us online at loganag.com. Logan Agri-Service, serving agriculture since 1962.
3:50 to play in the third. 34-26. Porta's lead has ballooned back out to 8 after the Sakis had cut it down to a 3-point game.
They got it close with defense and let it get away with defense.
Musgrave with it on the wing left side. Looks for a pass, and he's fouled by Dale.
Keegan Dale will pick up the foul, his first, team second. 3:40 left in the quarter, 34-26. Nobody in any foul trouble on either team. Nobody's forced that issue.
Musgrave looks to get it in. Looking here, does so to Daniel out top. He's got 5 points here in the quarter. Musgrave left side. Gets it in the middle to Allen. Opposite wing, Tomei. He'll put it on the deck drive inside. Tried to find the pass down low. It's tipped and stolen away. A turnover on the Sakis here as that pass was in a lot of traffic.
2 turnovers in the second half, 6 in the ball game on Pittsfield. Down by 8. When you're trying to come back, you can afford to do that.
Artheloni with it on the bounce. Works toward the right wing. Looking to create, and 5 seconds called.
Just sitting there dribbling with a man on you, and then the turnover's the 9th against Porta.
Here's Tomei sitting down as Petty is back in the game.
You know, that type of a 5-second call is what you see in Macomb, because those guys counted out there. It's a 5-second count, but not many will make that call.
Musgrave, Allen, Petty at the free throw line. Had the high-low with Eli Mendenhall, just didn't get it to him. Here's out ball thrown away. No, Daniel's going to run it down to the backcourt and save the Saki's bacon this time.
Your big guys will quit working if you don't get the ball to them when they're open.
Here's Petty for an open three. It's good.
Petty makes the three. He's got 5. He hopped on that one. Very fortunate.
34-29 the score. 2:30 to play in the third. They don't call that a travel very often.
Nope. Did in the JV game, but that's about as often as you're going to see it, for sure. You're right.
Up top, Mahoney. On the right side, it goes to Artheloni. They'll try the drive in, and is fouled by Mendenhall.
Mendenhall will pick up his first of the game, third team foul, and quite honestly, Eli Mendenhall's played pretty good defense trying to keep Artheloni from getting to the basket. That time got both hands on him and got the foul.
Artheloni on the wing. Works the drive inside. Out between the circles, it goes to Marr.
Doesn't force much, does he?
Who's that?
Artheloni.
Well, I don't know, he shoots it plenty, but I mean, when you make it as much as he does, it doesn't look like you're forcing much. He's got it on the left side with 2 minutes to play in the third. Looking for an opening here. He'll put one up in the lane, no good. Rebound out of bounds off of the Blue Jays, and it'll be Pittsfield ball.
If Porta wouldn't have went after that ball so aggressively, I think they'd have got it back on that call. I don't know what the replay would show, but it's Pittsfield basketball, trailing 34-29, a chance to get right back into this one with 1:45 left in the quarter.
Daniel works it down low. Good find. Mendenhall blocked by Artheloni, and the rebound pulled in by Mahoney. Good find. Just better defense that time from Gavin Artheloni to recover and get the block.
You can't relax on that one. You got to go up hard still, do you not?
It's a pretty good defensive play.
Yeah.
Here's Artheloni now, gets to the lane. Throws it way back out near the half-court line, Marr. 1:18 to play in the third, a 5-point lead and the basketball for the Blue Jays. Artheloni with it. He wants Marr to clear out. Now hands it back to Marr. Blue Jays spreading the floor up 5 with a minute to play in the third period. A little surprised to see this. Here's Marr, and he's now fouled by Musgrave. And Musgrave, Marr kind of knocked knees.
Second on him, 14 foul. Musgrave will sit down as he got a little hitch and he's get along and rub out. Brennan Tomhay back into the contest. 34-29, 56.6 seconds left in the third quarter.
Christensen to throw it in. He will get it into Mahoney out front. To Artheloni with 50 seconds to play in the third. Step back three, good again.
22.
Another three for Artheloni and makes it an 8-point game. 37-29, 40 seconds to play in the third. Tommy has picked it up after a single dribble. Tries to get it to Allen. It's stolen away. Artheloni on the steal all the way to the other end and in for 2.
24 for him. Saki's commit their 7th turnover, third and a quarter.
And trail by 10 with 20 seconds to play in the period.
Biggest lead of the ball game right now.
Daniel now right side for a three. It's good. His second three of the quarter. And makes it 39-32. 10 seconds left in the period. Porta will also get the ball to start the final quarter. So Artheloni going to try to beat a buzzer here. He fires a deep three. It's an air ball. Out of bounds with 1.2 seconds on the clock. Length of the court to go for Pittsfield. Petty to inbound, gets it to Allen. He'll dribble once. Three-quarter court shot at the buzzer is no good. And we head to the fourth quarter of play. It's been the Gavin Artheloni show like it is here when you see Porta. He gets a little steal here. He'll take it to the other end for a 2. Artheloni with 23, and the Blue Jays lead by 7.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. PCRE Real Estate and Auction is your #1 resource for buying or selling real estate in West Central Illinois. With 2 office locations, one in Pike County and the other in Calhoun County, PCRE Real Estate and Auction is the place to go when you're looking to buy or sell farmland, recreational and hunting land, residential or commercial property. See our current listings at PCRERealestate.com or call us at 217-285-5800 for PCRE Real Estate and Auction.
8 minutes left in regulation. PORTA leads at 39-32. They're shooting 14 of 26, 57.8%, 7 of 14 from the arc, perfect from the free throw line. Saki's 12 of 32 and 3 of 16 from the arc.
And PORTA gets the basketball, backdoor cut. There's Artheloni. Shot put up no good, but he's fouled. And he'll shoot 2 shots as the Blue Jays execute the play they wanted to start this fourth quarter with a 7-point lead, and they'll send their best player in Artheloni to the free throw line.
Mendenhall picks up his second, 15 foul.
There's one on Mendenhall here, though. Backdoor cut by Artheloni, and Mendenhall is just there trying to get the help defense.
Artheloni makes another. I've got him for 25. The board says 24, so we'll go with that.
Roulette and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield, across from the airport, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, benches, and much, much more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy Reel at Reel, Net, and Twine.
He does have 25 on the board now.
Yep, after making those 2 free throws.
Yep.
Only had 23 to start. He's got 25 now.
Very good, Charlie.
23 plus 2 is, I can do those simple ones usually. We started adding those letters in, though. That wasn't math. That was the alphabet. That's not fair. Here's Allen. Pass to the wing and Daniel. Mendenhall going to go to work on the baseline. Back to Daniel on the wing. Dribble drive in. Tried to feed the opposite block, and it's stolen away.
8th turnover, 4 in the second half, and they've been costly in that third quarter.
9-point Blue Jay lead and the basketball here. Artheloni drives toward the right side. Now reverses back out, and the timeout taken here by Coach Artheloni. 7:05 to play in the contest, 41-32. PORTA on top. Back with you after this.
When I'm driving in my car with my family, I've got 2 kids and a wife, and 4 of us are driving a car, we literally get excited when we see a dot truck. It's actually a sense of pride.
Why I would encourage anyone to work at dot. We take care of each other.
The company continues to grow and expand.
That to me is what brings me to work every day and that I enjoy.
Diversity, culture, family, all of those things, if you want them, you should be at dot.
7:05 left, 41-32 Blue Jays after the Port AC squad takes a timeout here. It'll be Blue Jay basketball out of bounds. They've led by double digits in this contest. Right now have a 9-point lead. Dale with it out front. Gets to the left side, Artheloni left alone for a 3. It rattles in and out, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Connor Allen. Petty into the front court. It's just things that make you scratch your head every once in a while. Like, how does Artheloni get left alone for a shot like that? Musgrave. To Daniel, right side, Petty. Good ball movement inside. They'll get it and be blocked out of bounds again here by Gavin Artheloni. He can play at both ends.
How can Pittsfield have so much trouble with a 2-3 defense so much of the time? It's just like they cannot find a seam. And the guards out front can't pass the ball. I mean, it's 2 guards on them.
They found a seam that time. The ball just got blocked in the post. Here's Petty out front. To the high post and Allen. Right side, Musgrave. 6:10 to play, down by 9 are the Sakis. Over to Daniel on the left wing. Or the pass out front, that's to Petty. Musgrave now looks for a driving lane. Ball knocked free by defensive specialist Dale, and he'll take it away.
9 turnovers, 5 in the second half.
41-32 Blue Jays, 5:45 left in the ball game. Marr right by his man into the corner. Artheloni, he's left alone. Does not fire the 3. Gets it back out to Marr, who takes it out between the circles. He has picked it up as Caden Christensen, and Colin Arthuloni wants the timeout. 5:27 left, 41-32, Blue Jays on top. Back with you on the other side of this timeout.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
Rough day at work? We all have them from time to time. But the last thing you want to worry about is coming home to your internet being out. Or even worse, waiting all day to watch the big game, only to find out it's blacked out. With Cascom, those worries are a thing of the past. Our local technicians are here to service any issues and ensure you have a worry-free experience, whether it be internet, TV, or even home phone. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799 to schedule or upgrade your internet and TV service.
5:27 left in the ball game. PORTA ball out of bounds on the sideline after the timeout taken here. Christensen has it against this Pittsfield man-to-man. Taraski's back in the game. Here's a ball down low. Arthuloni trying to corral it, and it's stolen away by Petty. Petty on the trot the other way. Work it out top, Daniel. Inside, ooh, good, fine. Anstead misses the layup, gets his own board, throws it back out to Tomave, whose pull-up jump shot is well short. And Taraski pulls down the rebound. Pittsfield missed an opportunity there. That was a pretty fine from Daniel. And those are the kind of shots you'll need to make if you hope to get back into this contest. Arthuloni the other way, a little out of control. Lost the ball, gets it back. He's being bounced around down there, and that'll be a double dribble. Yeah, nobody ever knocked it out of his possession, so he can't just start the dribble again.
11 turnovers on PORTA, 6 in the second half on them. Pittsfield's turned it over 5 times in the second half.
4:40 to play in this one. Petty toward the right wing. Tomei looks to Musgrave. Turnaround shot from 6. He'll bank it in for 2, and Brad Tomei wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 4 minutes, 31 seconds left in this one. It's the PORTA AC Blue Jays 41 and the Pittsfield Sockies 34.
Hey, West Central Illinois, are you looking for a great deal on a vehicle? Well, at Westtown Ford, we have a lot full of vehicles. Cars, trucks, vans, SUVs. We've got them all, and a lot of them at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville.
4:31 to play. Pittsfield took the timeout, their second of the contest. They trail 41-34 on the Trucks LLC scoreboard. Trucks 217-922-0044. That building in the industrial park is getting closer to completion every single day. It'll be a great facility to serve the area for years to come. And right now they have mobile service units to help you with all of your diesel repair needs. It's Trucks, TRUX Trucks. Arthuloni has the basketball on the wing right side. Has scored a game-high 25 points. Picks up the dribble, gets it out front to Marr. Marr to Dale near the sideline left side. Dribble drive in. He now pulls it right back out, still on the bounce. Halfway home in this fourth quarter. Here's Marr on a drive. Turnaround shot, no good. And on the rebound, Arthuloni is over the back.
He'll pick up his second foul, third team foul of the second half. 5 on Pittsfield, so they need 2 more to put PORTA in the 1-and-1. You certainly don't want to foul Arthuloni, and we saw Dale shoot him pretty well at the Winchester tournament also.
Musgrave left wing, looks for the pass to Petty on the right side. Petty on a pull-up jump shot on the baseline. That looks pretty smooth for Javen Petty.
7 for him now.
He's one of those kids, when he gets in a rhythm, he can really put him up in a hurry. 41-36, 5-point game, 3:34 to play. Arthuloni with it way out front. Dribbles toward the right wing, cut off there by Daniel, trying to back his way in. Shot up no good. Foul call, and 2 shots here for Gavin Arthuloni.
Foul will be on Daniel. Be his second. 6-team foul. Arthuloni the free throw line. First one is up and good.
Moose Lodge 420. Check them out each Friday for their Friday meal specials. The new special each week. The food's hot, the drinks are cold. The Moose Lodge in Pittsfield.
7 of 7 for Porta on the night from the free throw line. Second one is no good, and Petty faults the line and will give Artheloni another shot. Nobody on the defensive side for Porta in the lane, and he still stepped in too early. Shot up, no good. Missed them both.
42-36. Made the first one.
No, I mean missed 2 in a row. There is what I'm talking about.
No, on the extra, you mean?
Yeah.
I see what
He
you're saying.
missed them both.
Well,
Made one, missed 2.
Technically, the first one didn't count.
Yeah.
Who's on first? Here's a pull-up shot, Nolan Daniel, and the little guys come to play in the second half.
10.
All in the second half. 42-38, under 3 minutes to play in a 4-point game.
Sockies have a shot here. I don't know what they've done to get there, but they've got a shot right here.
Here's Christensen on the right side. Works it to Mahoney. Mahoney tries to back his way in, and Colin Artheloni wants to call for a timeout. 2:42 to play. Blue Jays on top, 42-38, as you watch high school basketball on Central Illinois Sports.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
2:42 to play, 42-38 Porta. On the Truck scoreboard, out of the timeout, Artheloni has the basketball out front against Petty. He loses the ball now and kind of forced one up that time, and the rebound out of the Sockies. Tomave gets it into the corner to Musgrave, back to Tomave, tries the baseline drive, bounce pass, and it's stolen right back away.
Huge turnover there.
2:19 to play in a 4-point game, 42-38. Artheloni out front. Next foul committed by the Sockies would put the Blue Jays at the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Christensen way out front, close to a 5, and a foul on Anstead.
Anstead will pick up his second, 1 in bonus. Will that put Artheloni at the
Mahoney.
line? Or Mahoney, I mean. Mahoney to the free throw line looking for his first points of the night. 7 of 8 from the free throw line is Porta. 42-38, 2:03 left on the Truck scoreboard. 4-point lead and the 1-and-1 with 2:03 left. The junior Mahoney with looking for his first point of the night and finds it from the charity stripe. 43-38, 5-point game. Still a 2-possession game, but 2 threes is a lot different than 2 twos. Especially when you're 3 of 16 from there. Second one way short.
43-38, 2 minutes to play. Petty into the front court. Crosses over, works it to Daniel on the right side. Up top to Tomei. Reverses it Musgrave. Musgrave isolated on this side. Now they reverse the ball back out front to Tomei. Daniel right wing. Dribble drive in. To Tomei, top of the key. Bounce pass down low. Anstead trying to go underneath. Turnaround shot, no good. And Christensen with the rebound.
Give it 10.
1:30 to play. Artheloni toward the front court against Daniel. He is caught into a double team, works out of it to Dale. 1:19 left in a 5-point game. Petty will foul Dale.
1-and-1 for Keegan Dale, who's got 6 points in the night, 2 threes. Petty picks up the foul. It'll be his second. 8th team foul. 43-38, 1:17 left. And Keegan Dale will shoot the free throw after the timeout. We'll take it, 43-38. Back with free throws with 1:17 left after this.
From our trucks to their lunch trays, to your local hospital, to your favorite pub, and to your kitchen table. For more than 60 years, Dot Foods and Dot Transportation have been stocking the shelves of your hometown. Sure, we've grown a lot. But at our core, we're still small-town, family-run businesses that care about our communities and the people who keep us running. Join the Dot family today and be part of something bigger.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
1:17 to play, 43-38 the lead for Porta, and Keegan Dale at the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1 for the Blue Jays.
Can make it a 3-possession game if we can make them both. 43-38, 5-point game, 1:17 left. First one's up and good by Dale. Give him 7.
Talk about a kid that's taken advantage of a opportunity. He's really stepped up for his squad when they needed him.
Second one up, in and out, no good. Anstead with his 4th board.
1:14 to play in a 6-point game. Daniel with it on the right wing. Toward the top of the key, finds Musgrave over to Daniel. They get him inside the arc. He'll find it again. And a quick timeout here for Brad Tomave, as Nolan Daniel is red hot right now for the Saki squad. 1:04 left, and they set this play up for Daniel. He couldn't get free for the 3, but shot that long 2 with confidence. He's got 12 points all here in the second half. 1 minute, 4 seconds remaining. Pittsfield took the timeout. They're down to just a single timeout left. Still one more foul to allow Porta to shoot the 1-and-1. Blue Jays with just 3 team fouls, which means defensively they could be very aggressive if they chose to be, because picking up a couple of fouls probably would not hurt things.
3 on Porta, 8 on Pittsfield. So, Porta's got that advantage where you can just foul people when they're going to the basket.
The bounce pass comes to Artheloni, and they will leave him in the backcourt with a minute left. They'll now foul Christensen with 56.5 seconds to play.
Allen picks up his 3rd, 9th team foul. Christensen to the free throw line, where he is 1 for 1, has 5 points on the night. Petty in, Allen down. 56.5 seconds left, 44-40. Both free throws would make it a 6-point contest, but he's got to make the first to get the second. It's up and good. Give him 6 for Caden Christensen. 45-40. Second one also good, 46-40.
55 seconds left. Into the front court, Petty with the basketball. Works it out top, Musgrave had trouble with the catch. Gets free, free throw line jump shot is no good. Anstead gets the board to Tomave left side for a 3. It's short, and the rebound down to Christensen. He'll work it to Mahoney. Mahoney into the front court. They try to foul him. He'll go in and shoot the layup instead, and it makes it 48-40. And now here's a reach-in foul by Artheloni with 29.8 seconds left.
Artheloni will pick up the foul, his 3rd. Layup by Mahoney. Pittsfield player hit the backboard and had 2 hands on him ahead of time. No call there, but then hit the backboard, but the ball went in anyway, so the goaltending could have been called, but no need to.
Daniel with it. He'll try the dribble drive inside. A little scoop shot, no good. Mahoney the rebound. And with 22.9 seconds left, a foul called here.
48-40. Pittsfield got close, but turned the ball over a couple of times in key situations. And then Porta has made their free throws. They are 11 of 12 on the night. Double bonus situation here for Mahoney. First one's up and good. He's got 4 in the second half. Or 5, I should say. 2 free throws out of 3 attempts. Second one up also good. Give him 6.
And the lead is 10, 50-40, 20 seconds left. Musgrave with it left side. He'll put up a three. It's good. Pittsfield calls the timeout, their final of the game. Down by 7 with 14.8 seconds left. Timeout by the Sockies will pause as well. Back after this on Central Illinois Sports.
At Logan Agri-Service, we consider it a badge of honor to be recognized as one of the larger independent suppliers of crop protection chemicals in the Midwest. We've worked hard for years to provide you with the access to the best herbicides, insecticides, and fungicides from top manufacturers because we know without you, our local farmers, we wouldn't be here. When you have questions, call our local experts to discuss what works best for your fields and your situation, or visit us online at loganag.com. Serving agriculture since 1962.
Luke and Aaron Fessler at Fessler Insurance are here to help you with all of your insurance needs. Fessler Insurance, a Country Financial agency, provides life, health, auto, home, and farm insurance. Trust your insurance needs to the local folks at Fessler Insurance. Call for a quote today at 217-285-4429 or stop by at 1165 West Washington Street in Pittsfield for Fessler Insurance.
Pittsfield takes their final timeout, down 50-43, 14.8 seconds left. Inbounds pass comes to Artheloni, and he'll be fouled right away with 14 ticks left in the contest.
12 of 14 on the night for PORTA now, and Artheloni back to the free throw line where he has made 5 out of 6. 26 points for him on the night, 14 seconds left, 7-point game, make it 8.
Halftime at the tournament at Triopia. Carrollton 25, Griggsville Perry 18.
That's a head scratcher.
Might have lost that bet.
Second one, Artheloni, also good. Give him 28.
9-point game for the Blue Jays. They're going to move to 15-4. Here's Daniel on a pull-up three. It's off the mark. Rebound down to Mahoney. No reason to foul now. And the Sockies will not. Blue Jays 15-4. Sockies fall to 7-12. And we take you to the Illini Community Hospital postgame show with final stats. We'll also name our player of the game next on Central Illinois Sports.
Illini Community Hospital is committed to providing high-quality specialty care close to home. We are pleased to welcome Dr. William Severino, urologist, and Dr. Mark Mount, ear, nose, and throat physician, to the consulting physician clinic team at the Castile Center. Specialty care is also provided for orthopedics, cardiology, podiatry, obstetrics, oncology, and more. Learn more by visiting IlliniHospital.org or call 217-285-2113, extension 3950 to schedule an appointment.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Trucks LLC will be located this fall in the new building at 14 East Industrial Park Drive in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0044. Diesel repair service offering 24-hour roadside repair, mobile service units, semi-truck and trailers, farm and ag equipment, DOT inspections, hydraulic hose repair, anything diesel, we can come to you along the road in the field or at your shop. It's Trucks. Call 217-922-0044. That's 217-922-0044.
Back on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, a 52-43 win for the PORTA AC Blue Jays over the Pittsfield Sockies tonight here at Voschel Gymnasium. Illini Community Hospital has been serving the community with high-quality medical care close to home for more than 80 years. Learn more about the services offered at Illini by visiting IlliniHospital.org.
Well, we tell you that this game was a 13-11 Saki lead after one, 23-15 PORTA at the half, 39-32 after 3 quarters for Petersburg PORTA AC, and they went at 52-43. Pittsfield was 17-46, 36%, 4 of 18 from the arc, 22%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. PORTA 15 of 30, 50%, 7 of 15 from the arc, 47%, 14 of 16 from the free throw line, 87.5%. PORTA turned the ball over 11 times, Pittsfield 10 times, 6 in the second half. Nobody fouled out of the ball game. For Pittsfield, 14 points from Adam Musgrave, 12 for Nolan Daniel, all in the second half, 7 for Javen Petty. Brennan Tomhave did not score in the ball game. Connor Allen with 2, Caden Anstead with 4, and 4 from Eli Mendenhall. On the other side, Gavin Arthelone, 28 points in the night, 7 for 8 from the free throw line. He made 5 threes on the night of his team's 7. 6 points for Mahoney, all in the second half. Christensen had 7 points and 11 rebounds. Also 7 points for Keegan Dale on the night. And the PORTA Blue Jays moved to 15-4 on the season. Saki's dropped to 7-11.
We pause for a timeout here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. We'll talk with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave next.
Rewards checking, I'm not sure if there's a better checking account around.
They have 3 requirements each month, and if they meet those requirements, we will pay them the highest checking account interest rate that we have right now.
At this time, it is a very generous 4.07 APY.
As far as ID Secure goes,
it gives you protection with credit monitoring, cell phone protection.
Prevent identity theft at a reasonable cost.
It's watching out for you.
And every 90 days you get an update on it. So the peace of mind of that's very nice.
If your job situation is changing because of layoffs or restructuring, you may have to make several decisions. One important decision may be what to do with your retirement plan. Make sure your retirement stays on track. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help. Stop by the office at 1891 Main Street in Quincy, Illinois. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Back with you on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show, visiting with Saki head coach Brad Tomhave following a 52-43 loss to the PORTA AC Blue Jays. And coach, kind of one of those games where, you know, the first quarter, man, ends with a really good play for your squad. You go up 13-11, man, that second quarter things just couldn't have gone worse. I mean, really, to put it about as frankly as possible.
Second quarter blues, or a quarter. We tend to have one of those where we just relax a little bit and let the other team be the aggressor, and instead of keeping our foot on the pedal and I don't know. I wish I had an answer. Wish I had a secret potion. But the kids, again, right there at the end, gave great effort all the way to the final buzzer and just didn't execute some things. And they got players, man. They got players that step up and make big plays. We got to have guys step up and be a little bit more consistent. We got to have guys that you playing varsity basketball, you want to compete, we got to have guys that are just that step up and be gamers. And they had more gamers than we did. I thought Caden Anstead stepped in and did a really nice job for us. I thought Nolan Daniel there at the end really did a nice job. So Adam was solid. But we got to have other guys be a little bit more consistent on the offensive end if we want to have a chance to beat the good teams.
Caden showed that going to the basket in the second half, he could score some points in the first half, throwing it right back out and really not causing anything, and he caused some things to happen when he did that.
Yeah, absolutely. We talked about that at halftime. You catch it in the middle, let's not just automatically think kick out. Let's go through our progressions. Your shot high-low into a post skip. Then if they take the paint away from us, then we can look to go inside out. And he did. He got some angles and got to the rim and scored. I know he'd like to finish a few more that he had, but at least he was being aggressive. You're definitely not going to make those shots when you never face up and you just kick it back out to the perimeter. So I was really happy to see what his play. And, Eli did some nice things. But, again, we got to have some of our other guys step up and be gamers and be more consistent if we're going to have a chance to beat the good teams.
Not everybody is blessed with the type of talent that Gavin Arthelone displays, and it's a lot of hard work, too. I don't want to say it's just, God-given ability, because he's worked hard to make himself into a player. But, unfortunately for your squad at the moment, you don't have a guy like that who's just going to be able to go and get a shot just about any time he needs to. And in that first half, especially that second quarter, there were a lot of those one-pass possessions and a three. That third quarter, your team kind of got into a rhythm, pretty good ball movement. They made some tremendous passes to the post. I can remember one out top that didn't end up in points. That was a good one. I think Brennan had a good one to Eli there, found him on some good ones. So there's some glimpses of things headed back the right direction.
Yeah, we definitely had our chances. I thought we had some good looks in the second quarter. We'd had zero, in my opinion. Yes, they might have been open threes, but like you said, they were not in rhythm threes. So one-pass threes is fine if you're a D1 shooter that is shooting 40, 45%. Fine, let's shoot that sucker. But right now we have to use some offense and some motion to get the defense moving. You saw that in the second half, in the third quarter. We got in the paint, we got inside out threes where the guys was facing up, and we were able to get some good looks. But second half I thought we ran some good offense. We got back in the game, and it was a dogfight all the way to the end. So just again, we gotta. You're right. We don't have that guy. We need that guy. So if anybody's got that guy, we'll take that guy.
I mean, no. Yeah, okay. I'll leave that there. But tough matchup on Saturday again. I looked today. Looks like Jerseyville 12-10 on the season. They've lost 3 in a row. But, man, the type of schedule they play. So it's going to be a very physical style of basketball, and your team will need to be ready to respond to that physicality.
Yeah. And we talked a little bit at practice. They need to – they look at it because they got some dudes. They got some guys with muscles on their earlobes, and then it's always they play a different level within that conference. So our guys are going to have to be able to match that speed, that physicalness, that intensity on a Saturday afternoon, and be ready to compete. And I have no doubt that they will. I've been very pleased with how they've still been able to compete and have the desire to win. These guys have the desire, and they try hard all the time, and in practice, and they root for each other, and it's probably that you can't ever replace. If you have to try to do that, then the togetherness of bringing everybody out of this hole that we're in will never happen. So those guys have that characteristic within them for this team. So that is a plus. So they'll go down and compete and have no doubt.
Freshman game, fresh-off game, varsity game starting at 1 o'clock. And we'll miss seeing Stote Reader. It'll be the first time I've been down there in a long time not seeing Stote. I'll miss seeing Ben O'Brien eat like 24 cookies like he did that one year too. But it'll be fun, great place to play, great atmosphere, beautiful gymnasium. And I hope our kids come out and play the way they can, because they can compete with anybody when they do.
Yeah, sure. We'll miss those. That's the reason why we got it on the schedule. Is old Stote's been a good friend for a long time, but no matter who's there, Stote or if McKenzie was coaching the other team, I'm going, and we're ready to compete. We're ready for, got to smell the blood in the water and go get it. So hopefully a good atmosphere. But yeah, 3 games, a little mix up of the first game. We'll get some kids some playing time, and then true JV game, and then a varsity game to finish. So hope everybody enjoy the beautiful drive to Jerseyville, and catch some basketball, and maybe go out to eat afterwards.
Just telling you, if McKenzie's on the other side, you're in trouble.
Well, I'm always in trouble, so it's just a matter of how deep that hole is I'm in.
Saki's drop this one, 52-43. Coach, we appreciate the time.
Thanks, guys.
Saki and Coach Brad Tomei here on the Illini Community Hospital postgame show. Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones Financial Advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports, and kind of hard to decipher this one tonight, but I think we'll give it to Gavin Arthuloni. He scores 28 points and helps his team win their 15th game of the season as PORTA defeats the Sakis 52-43. That's going to do it from Boschel Gymnasium. We're back with you tomorrow evening at Camp Point Central as the Panthers play host to a good West Hancock squad. We hope you'll join us then for another Central Illinois Sports